Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my little live stream 500 feet above the streets of New York City on a Sunday. Figured we'd have some coffee before, all the football games begin. Go Bills. Of course, you got to go Bills. I'm looking at the Jets over the Eagles, even though that's going to be almost an impossible task. But there you go. What's up? What's up, DJ Rob 14 off the Instagram? We got who else? We got Sheer Luck. It looks like 85, something like that. It's going by too fast. You're farting. All right, get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Family Lumber, sup, dude. I wrote a direct message. You wrote a direct message to me. Oh my! I wonder what that's all about. One of your teams? No, man. My team is the Buffalo Bills, but I'm also rooting for the Jets and Zach Wilson because everybody turned on the Zach Wilson after the Aaron Rodgers season-ending injury. So now I love a good underdog, so I'm actually rooting for Zach Wilson and the Jets. But they're not my team. The Buffalo Bills are my team. Go Bills. I think they got this over the Giants later today, I do believe. But we'll have to wait and see. Who else is here? Let's see. Oh, we got SK. You're first on the whole damn thing on the YouTube. We got RJ Henners. We got King of All Dips. We got Jamie Lynn with the Morning Hope and the Purple Hearts. Cheers to Jamie Lynn. That coffee tastes good. I'm not going to make believe I've been up for just a little while. I've been up for going on 6 hours already, man. Where the hell have you guys been? I've been just sitting here waiting for you guys to wake up so I could do a little live stream for you. Shout outs. Yeah, we like the shout outs. Is that all right, Blue Shorts Life? I just shouted out you. Go Eagles. Go F yourself. I got the in-laws. I got a lot of people down there in Philly that I love. But no, I'm not going Eagles over Zach Wilson, the Jets. The Eagles are heavily favored. That's why you got to go Jets and Zach Wilson. Cheers. What's up, Tracy off the Instagram? How are you? Corn Diff, what's going on, man? Happy Sunday to everyone. Of course, it's a Sunday fun day. It's not that much fun considering what's going on in Gaza and in Israel. This is awful. I just began, Vincent. Let me get rid of Vincent. How is this awful if I just started? Vincent, this is what you got to do. You got to let me settle in for a few minutes, wait for me to flounder, and then you hit me with this. But 2 minutes into a live stream, you saying it, this is awful. It just means you're trying too hard. And with that, I go with the goodbye, Vincent. Hardly knew ye. That's so stupid. These people that try so hard. There's nothing awful about this. That hat is working for you. Oh, thank you, man. Honestly, it's I was out there with the dog this morning. It's freezing. It was like, because I live near the river. I think it was in the high 40s this morning when I was walking doggy. And then I just left the hat on after I got back in the house just to stay all nice and cozy for everybody. Tracy's laughing at the block. Of course. Look. When you're in the public eye, you got your haters, and I've been at this a very long time, and I know when people are trying too hard and they can't wait, you got to let the person settle in. You got to let them flounder. You got to let them sit there like they don't know what the hell is going on, and they're starting to think, why did I even turn this on in live stream? Then you hit them with the hate. God, I got to teach people all the time. Bills Giants prediction tonight. I think it's going to be I think the Bills got it easily. I mean, the Bills are pissed off from their loss last week. They had to go to London town, because the stupid NFL is trying to expand the league. I think within another 2 seasons, we're going to have a team in London. So, the Bills were jet lagged. They looked awful against the Jaguars. And so I guarantee they had a very good week of practice, and they just want to get back in the win column. So I think they're going to destroy the Giants tonight. All right. Ted off the YouTube Sunday. Yes, of course. Hola, what's going on, JD? How are you? Trevin, what's going on? Mike O'Donnell. Got to say hi to some regulars. I haven't been on the live stream from the Glassbox studio in quite a while. I moved to the Sooner State. Oh, all right. You moved to the Sooner State. Well, thanks for letting everybody know there. Trey Sate, Darren Albertson, how are you? Happy Sunday right back at you. What's up, Bo? Well, what is up? Just a chill weekend. Although me and my son and my daughter, we were playing a little of that pickleball. You know, I wanted to hate the pickleball with the but I kind of like it. Although I want to just go slam. Are you allowed to slam in pickleball? We don't even know the rules. We're like, isn't this just tennis with a ball that doesn't go as far? Is it the same rules in pickleball as tennis? I don't know. Are you having a stroke? No, I'm not having a stroke. CT, happy chick. Are you okay? Oh, never mind. Oh, because of this. Look, that was my pickleball form. You got to make these faces too. But we played pickleball yesterday, and honestly, I like it. We didn't go to a true pickleball court. Now, man, we got a playground around here, and they got seats. They got like 4 or 5 seats like this. So we used that as the net, and my kids were on one side, I was on the other, and kind of, what's up, Wheat Diff? How are you? Kind of enjoyed it. So we did that yesterday, and even though it was raining pretty hard yesterday, we were under some cover. Outside, it was absolutely glorious. Glorious. Bills, because you caught the guy in your apartment, JD Jeff. Man, JD Jeff, you got a lot of catching up to do. I lived in Western New York for 5-6 years of college, 3 years of radio in Rochester, 3 years of radio in Buffalo. So I did about 11 or 12 years up there. That's why the Bills, my friend. And also because the Jets decided, I don't know, for maybe close to 20 years that they didn't need a quarterback to compete. So I got tired of being a Jets fan. The peanut gallery is making me laugh today. like, wow, way. Yeah, the Jets decided not to have a quarterback for like 20 years. So I searched out another team, and because I lived in Western New York and I was able to go to a lot of Buffalo Bills games, I became a Bills fan. Yes. Waver, what's going on, man? Great to see you as well, Waver. Got Thomas. We got the Joseph. Yeah, go Bills. A lot of people saying go Bills. You can't go Giants. I can literally see where the Giants play right across the Hudson River here in Jersey. I literally could see that, and I still am not I've never been a Giants fan. I mean, never. Yo, greetings from Southwest Harbor, Maine. Man, I like that Maine, even though I haven't been up there in many, many years. I want to go to South Harbor, Maine. What the hell is there to do in South Harbor, Maine? What's up, Hacks? How are you? So we did that, and then we saw that movie. Well, first of all, we saw a documentary on the James Webb Telescope. Good God, it's on Netflix. They explain how they put that whole telescope together. They explained how they had to get it into space 1 million miles from Earth. They explained how they had to open up the whole damn thing in space 1 million miles from Earth. Are you kidding me? Dudes and dudettes, we are so behind. They are keeping us down. They are keeping us humans down because they got crazy ass technology out there that they don't want us to have anything to do with. You got the James Webb Telescope, right? They had something like 350 plus fails, meaning if one of the 350 things fails on the James Webb Telescope, that it would be a disaster and it would be a complete failure for NASA. So they had all these eggheads. They're on their computers day after day. They're testing things. Let's test it. Let's shake this thing as hard as we can because that's what it's going to do in a rocket. And then let's see if it still works. Okay, that works. Now let's put it in sub-zero temperatures because that's kind of like space. And let's see if it works after that. Okay, let's practice folding it and unfolding it and putting it together and taking it apart. Anyway, with all those steps, there was something like 350 plus failures that could happen. And all you need is one of those things to go wrong, and the whole thing an epic fail, as the kids would say. And then they had to get it into space, 1,000,000 miles from Earth, and then these eggheads are just on computers somewhere like that. Okay, let's open up this. Okay, let's do this. Let's put up the heat shield. Okay, and they unfold the whole thing 1,000,000 miles away from Earth. And you're trying to tell me that I can't get a damn Wi-Fi signal when I move, a mere 25 feet from my cable modem? They got some stuff that they don't want us to be privy to. My goodness. And then they showed, the first images of the James Webb Telescope on this documentary on Netflix. I think a lot of you probably have seen this thing by now. The images are spectacular. It's unbelievable. And then they were saying, if you take a piece of sand like this and hold it up to the night sky, that's all what the James Webb Telescope is showing you right now. How crazy is that? And there are dummies out there that think that we're the only living thing on this level in the entire universe. Go screw. Of course we're not. So saw that last night, and then we went right into that Pixar movie with the fire people and the water people, and then a fire girl falls in love with a water guy, and the movie was just all right. It was a little long. They could have moved the story along a little bit. They could have had the couple get married and have little fire people and little water people, and how that would be a pain in the ass in a household. So we watched that last night, but it was a good. What was last night? Saturday. It was a good Saturday night. Mike O'Donnell, we've been to church. Blah ha 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 ha. Well, all right. Good for the church goers. Cheers to the church goers. Cheers to you. I'm not gonna fault you for going to church. I'm more of a Zen guy. I go Zen. You go church. That's all right. Whatever gets you through this human experience. All right. Go Lions. Well, you know what? Detroit is a sneaky team. Those Detroit Lions, they're a sneaky team coming out of nowhere, getting better year after year, and people haven't paid attention to the Lions in a while, including myself. I couldn't name one player in the Lions, but all right, why not? Go Lions, Scott. Good luck to you and your team. Good morning. Happy Jocktober. Right back at you. I hope you check out my YouTube channel, Opie Radio. I just posted an amazing video. I got to say, I premiered it on my YouTube channel yesterday morning, and I was just sitting on the couch, drinking coffee, hanging out with some super supporters in the chat room, just chatting and listening to this thing that I honestly haven't listened to in well over 10 years. And it was basically the Opie and Anthony show getting roasted by Patrice O'Neill, Bob Kelly, Rich Voss, and Jim Norton. We teased for a really long time that we would bring our first radio show we ever did together, me and Anthony. We finally brought it in. We invited Patrice O'Neill, Rich Voss, Bob Kelly, and of course Jim Norton was there to listen to our first show, and they just roasted us. And then they're roasting each other. It's a great listen. So yes, happy Jocktober. And honestly, me and Anthony were not safe from the Jocktober ring. And this was a very, very good example. So if you're on my YouTube channel and you haven't been there in a while, it's Opie Radio. It's one of the latest uploads. And it's titled something like Opie and Anthony roasted by Patrice O'Neill, Bob Kelly, Rich Voss. And we get a damn good beating as they listen to our first radio show we ever did at WBAB, the home of rock and roll. Welcome to the Camp Bar, everyone. What's up, Chris Bond? How are you? A great show coming in from CT Happy Chick. Thank you. Or should I just say Connecticut Happy Chick off the Instagram? Thank you, Connecticut. Greatly appreciate it. What's up, Tony? How are you? You've been up since 2:30 a.m. making double time. Damn, man. I've been a terrible sleeper my entire life. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I think it goes back to my dad was your boss at WBAB. The knife guy? Family Lumber. The knife guy? I forgot his name. He collected knives, and then he moved on to Newsday. Your dad was a dumb. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Don't get mad. In general, he was a nice guy, Family Lumber, off the Instagram. If your dad was the knife guy, he wasn't a smart man. Because I was crushing at WBAB. I was doing nights, 7 to midnight. I literally, it has to be said, I discovered Anthony. I brought him in to the fold. We had amazing chemistry. Gary T. Wait, Gary T. So wait, was he was your dad the general manager? Because that was my real boss. Gary T. Who the hell's Gary T? I'm trying to remember that name. Anyway, maybe it's not your dad, so I'll take that slam back a little bit. I will, as they say, walk that back a little bit. But there was a very dumb Gary T. I vaguely remember that name, Family Lumber, but I can't just talk to you. Oh yeah, the GM. All right, so then your dad was dumb. Sorry, fam. I'm just. If you know anything about me, none of this matters. I just like to have fun. All right. Don't take anything seriously. But I do have to say this. I was at BAB. I discovered Anthony. We had chemistry right off the bat. Some of this early stuff we did at WBAB, look, it doesn't hold up, but for the time, it was light years ahead of a lot of radio broadcasters. And I was from Long Island. And I basically went possibly to your dad, if it's the same guy, Family Lumber. And I said, look, I got something. Here. And I was already number one in my time slot without Anthony doing 7 to midnight. And I was from Long Island. I'm like, look, I want to stay on Long Island. So you got to move me up. I got a job offer to go to Boston. You got to move me up. I do want to stay on Long Island, but I will leave. Because I know I got something here, and I don't want to be stuck just doing nights for WBAB. They didn't see it. Your dad didn't see it. He didn't see it, and he let me and Anthony go to Boston, and the rest is history. I wonder if he ever tried to break his own knee so he could kick his own ass. What a dummy. It might not be your dad, though, because we had a couple general managers there, okay? But can you imagine? Can you imagine hearing Opie and Anthony and not seeing the vision that this is going to be a massive show? And you let us go. You let us go to Boston. Same thing happened in Boston when I went to Bruce Mittman, the GM at WAF. I'm like, look, we want to be syndicated. We want this. We want more money. We want to, maybe move up to mornings. He didn't see any of that. I'm like, all right. And those guys let us go. Well, I mean, I had to get myself fired because they thought they had me stuck in a contract. But dumb people in the radio business, that's for sure. Lost my mom this year back in May, and lately it's just hitting me really hard. I'm sorry for bringing the vibe down. It's all right, Joseph. We get it. There's a lot of us that are reading that comment right now that get it. Hang in there, and know that it does get better. Personally, I think you got to cycle through a whole year of grief because there's all sorts of stuff that's going to remind you of your mom. And then I think after you get to the first year, then it slowly starts getting better. That was my experience. But hang in there, Joseph. You're one of ours, man. So nothing but the best to you and your family, okay? All right. Catalano TV clips. Hey, big fan. A couple of months I was a member with you, and on my first day as a member, a bunch of trolls told you to block me, and for no other reason you did it. Wow, that sucks. I don't know what to tell you about that. Try to get a hold of me, and I'll try to unblock you. But I highly doubt that's what happened. Highly doubt it. Because we barely block anybody. We only block the very obvious ones. So it would be an amazing rarity that I just blocked you out of nowhere. So why don't you tell the truth? What did you really say? What did you really say? What's up, Vincent? How are you? Who else we got? We got Blue Shorts Live. Okay, yeah, Mayor. Oh, yeah, of course, the Mayor Menino stuff. Good morning, my wife and I celebrating 25 years of marriage today and her birthday. Thanks for being here for all of us. Well, thank you, James D. Thanks for all the people that reached out to me going, where the hell have you been? I explained it yesterday. I did a live stream only on YouTube. I was biking the Hudson River. I stopped along the riverbank on some nice rocks, and I did a live stream just for YouTube because it's hard to do a third-party app when you're out on the street. So that's why you might want to be a subscriber to my YouTube channel as well, Opie Radio. But I explained, man, you know, a lot of people, they're just trolls and haters. But the fact is, I never stopped working. I work really hard. I've worked really hard my entire life. And, you know, live streaming, podcasting, editing clips for all the social media. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a big, big grind. It takes up a lot of time. And I push and push and push. And then all of a sudden my whole soul just shuts down as far as that part of my life goes. And that's what I did. I just shut down for like, I don't know, close to 2 weeks as far as live streaming. Except I kept the Tuesdays at Get Parts thing going because that's just pure fun with friends. Connecticut Happy Chick, did you like doing the walkovers? I love doing the walkovers. It was a pain in the ass, but I love doing it because it was like I love hitting the streets and trying to make crap happen. So I absolutely loved doing the walkover when we were on both regular radio and satellite radio. And in between, well, halfway through the show, we had to move from one studio to the other. So we're like, why don't we just broadcast the whole damn thing? In general, I liked it, yes. Ted Palawada, 43 up where you are. I know you're not that far north of me, but I forgot exactly where you are, Ted. God, 43. Yeah, man, it definitely felt like, it definitely felt like fall this morning for the first time. It just sucks. I'm not ready for the cold weather. Super chats, by the way, get you to the front of the line. I ain't doing this for free. Another reason why I shut down for 2 weeks. Go F yourselves. Do something. Give me a $5 or give me a like or click on something. Just do anything to help the cause. And then maybe I won't tap out for 2 weeks. Thank you. Rant over. Hacks. Opie appreciates decent trolling. Measure up. I do appreciate decent trolling. You know, there's a bunch of trolls out there that are just trying to, it's their way of having fun and stuff. I get it. It's the ones that obviously hate your guts and just spam you every single day. Those people, it's like, I don't have time for you. Eagles, Bills, parlay. Our NYC teams both suck. What do you mean, man? The Bills are, a New York City team, right? I don't think the Jets suck. I think it's going to be almost impossible to get past the Eagles today, but Zach Wilson is showing some skills finally. And the rest of the Jets team, they're well coached. They got a great defense. They got a decent offensive line. I don't think the Jets suck. Obviously, they're weak in the quarterback position, but Zach Wilson has absolutely started stepping up. I really believe they should have won that game against the Chiefs. And now it would be a different story because I think there'd be, 3-3, something like that. But they're going to have a tough time with the Eagles today. The Eagles are just a powerhouse down there in Philly. My God. And they're out for vengeance. They really, really came close to winning the Super Bowl last year. And they want to win that damn thing. Giants are S show. Won't even be close. With the Bills? No, I think the Bills are going to destroy the Giants tonight because the Bills are really pissed off, like I said. I heard that too, Bob Jackson. So the NFL wants to expand the league. They want to start in Europe. That's why you have to wake up real early on a Sunday to watch some of these football games because they're forcing these teams to go to London to play. And I heard that too, that the Jags are going to be the team that move there within the next year or two. So we'll see. Go 49ers. Yeah, Niners are an all right team this year, huh? I think they're still undefeated, no? And I didn't understand why you block a fellow podcaster who is as popular as my show is and soon number one, by the way. I am Joey C. I don't know anything about you. Congratulations on being a popular podcaster. Oh, my God. You know when I'll be impressed, Joey C? No offense to you, and I'm sure you got a decent, audience out there. You probably have a bigger audience than me. When you're talking to a million people a week, then get back to me and I'll be like, oh my, you see what Joey C's doing? Until then, you're just a low-level podcaster. I am too. But I saw the promised land. I was on top of the mountain looking down at everybody. So when you get to the point where you're looking down at everybody, then get a hold of me, and then I'll be impressed. I'm not impressed with Joey C's. I'm not impressed with MLC Podcast. I'm not impressed with any of them. Any of them. I'm impressed with Bert Kreischer, Bill Burr, Two Bears, One Cave, Joe Rogan. Those are the people to be impressed by. Mark Maron. These guys are talking to over 1 million people a week. Those are the people that I'm actually impressed by. But good luck to you, Joey C. Good luck to you. Yo, long time no talk. Rochester in the house. Oh, Cody's on. Cody, where the hell have you been, my friend? Go Bills, by the way, Cody. We're here for Middle East commentary. What's the haps? Denton Visual. What's the haps? You lose me when you're trying to get my support and you're trying to get me to sympathize with your cause. You kind of lose me when innocent kids are being involved. And both sides have brought innocent kids into the equation. So right now, both sides have lost me. Absolutely lost me. And I do believe that it's more of a Hamas problem than a Palestinian problem. But, they voted for Hamas. They had no choice. Read a book on international politics. They had no choice. There's a lot of innocent people that are having their lives completely destroyed because of Hamas in Palestine. But when you see these brutal images coming in from Israel and brutal images coming in from Palestine, you've lost me. You've lost me. There's a lot of people involved that are just trying to live their lives just like you're trying to live your life. Simple as that. Okay? Hey, Max and Max, New Jersey, what's going on? And F the mainstream media. F the mainstream media, those fear mongers. Oh, they're in a back room somewhere, rubbing their hands, drinking champagne, high-fiving, coo. That baby thing that we started talking about a couple of days ago, the ratings went through the... Does anyone want champagne? Poo. High fives for everybody. The ratings. Keep it coming. Fear-mongering. A-holes. Absolute a-holes. Max, New Jersey just bought me a badge. Damn, Max, thank you so much for that. Oh, they love it. And then they got crocodile tears. Some of these people are on the TV crying. They're probably getting poked in the eyes when they're off camera. We need tears. Your tears gave us more ratings. Poo. High fives for everybody. Champagne. Who wants to go out for sushi tonight? We're kicking ass with our war coverage. They could all screw. They could all go screw. The culture of fear is a real issue in the entire world. Don't think your local news. Hey, we're your family. No, they're not your family. They're not your family. Their whole job is to scare the crap out of you so you watch longer. Time for the Halloween garbage with the poisoning of, candy. Which, when you do the analytics and you do the numbers, it's a very, very rare thing that happens. And usually it's an inside job by a family member, a sick family member that's trying to collect a little insurance money. But they're not going to tell you that. They want you to think your little kid, your little Johnny and Susie are Oh, can I say Johnny and Susie in 2023, or do I have to come up with like? But Johnny's a girl and Susie's a. Will that help? But poor Johnny and Susie, going house to house for Halloween, and they want you to think that there's just some random stranger with a syringe somewhere, putting something in the stupid Snicker bars. Shut up! I hate the news, all of them. But Cody, good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Now that and stop drinking, you should bring back going. Okay, thank you, Teddy. I'll do that. That's what I'll do. Ant didn't stop. Well, I don't know what Ant did. I'm not, I promise like more myself than anything that I'm like going to do way less of that garbage. And like most of you know by now, I wished Anthony well. His brother called me, which I appreciated. I had his brother relay a message to Anthony, and I wish him nothing but the best, and I hope he is back 100%. And doing what he likes to do. How do you pick Boston and Buffalo teams over New York teams? The whole Jets fans have to hate the Giants thing is so stupid. I'm a Giants fan and never bought into that crap. I like when the Jets win. Oh, Matthew, see, look, I've lived in New York City a long time now, but for a big chunk of my life, I lived somewhere else. I lived in Boston and had a great run up there. I mean, Boston's still close to my heart. So when I was up there, I was becoming a fan of the Boston sports teams, but mostly Western New York. I lived up there and visited. So what did I say earlier? 11 or 12 years I lived in Western New York. That's a long time. And then after that, I was going back very regularly until that started slowing down when I started getting, more of a life for myself down here in the city. But I was going up there 3-4 times a year easily, and I was still going to Bills games after I left the area. That's why I'm a huge Bills fan. But I'm not a Sabres fan. I'm an Islanders fan. And I was brought up loving the Jets and not a big fan of the Giants ever. I don't know why. And then the Jets decided not to have a real quarterback for I don't know how long. So it made it very easy to just really focus on the Bills. But I take a peek at the Jets. And like I said earlier, now that everyone's against Zach Wilson, I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of underdogs. So that's why I'm now rooting for Zach Wilson. I'm rooting for underdogs like Zach Wilson and Joey C. So maybe one day Joey C will be on the top of a mountain looking down at everybody else, broadcasting to over 1 million people a week. That's what I hope for Joey C. Until then, don't toot your own horn, Joey C. Are you kidding me? Can't I have no idea if Jimmy visited Anthony. No idea. You're Batman. All right, Hacks is Batman. Right on, brother. Oh, that's because Joey C had to say he's Joey. I don't. Joey, good luck to you. I think I made the right choice of blocking you. Love you, Hope. Did Jim make more than 500,000 years? Your coach? No, he wasn't. Look, some of the fans look at it differently, and I can't convince them otherwise. But me and Anthony made way more money than Jimmy because they knew that me and Anthony were way more important than Jimmy. That's what it came down to. Jimmy only got his big raises when he turned his back on his good friend Anthony. His good friend Anthony. That's when he got his big raise. 40 degrees in Babylon last night. Damn. Do you guys give full-size Snickers to trick-or-treaters? We made the mistake one year. We lead the city for Halloween every year. And oh my man, maybe they took my super chats away. Oh damn, I'm way behind in the comp. Look, all right, let me answer this guy first. Scott, it's Scott Nelly. What's up, Scott? God, it's so weird that I know a lot of your names. Maybe I'll just read super chats for the rest of this live stream. Make a few bucks so I can get a new pickleball racket. So we've been going to Philly. Superstorm Sandy knocked us out. So in the last 13 years, we go down to Philly every Halloween because it's just so festive and so nice in my wife's old neighborhood. And we made the mistake one year of leaving out a giant bowl of candy. We didn't go full-size Snickers, but it was a healthy amount of candy and the good stuff. Not the with no Mary Janes, none of that garbage candy. And before we left the house to go down to Philly for Halloween, the candy was gone. And you got to understand, I live 500 feet above the streets. So obviously the first person, maybe there was a kid, first kid took a couple, second kid, maybe they took a couple, third kid, whoa, into their pillowcase. So to be honest with you, we haven't left candy ever since. There you go. All right, I'm going to Super Chat. Screw everybody else. Stanley Franks, $4.99. Dear God, Opster, you got me with the anyone wants champagne with the sellout media bit. Oh, thank you, Stanley Franks. Don't kid yourself. You know, something like an Israeli-Palestinian war is great for business. The bloodier, the more graphic, they're making stupid money because we're all saps to watch. We're part of the problem, too. They don't want that thing to end anytime soon. Anytime soon. They don't. Trust me, they don't. I mean, I understand that stuff. I understand it. I mean, I lived in that world. I'm guilty of it. When I was doing a high-profile radio show, the more outrageous, the crazier, people were like, oh, my God, I ain't turning this off. So I know a little something about it. Thank you, Stanley Franks. I made $4.99 to turn this on for the people. Oh, I got to go soon. I want to start watching football. Is that all right with everybody? What's up, Aaron Lee? How are you? Godless peace sign. Did he? I don't know what that means. Sorry. Are you going to visit Ann in the hospital? Ann's not in the hospital anymore. He's recovering. I know where he's recovering, but it's none of my business. He's doing. All I can tell you is he's doing well. Okay, he's doing well. And I chose not to visit Anthony in the hospital, but I did choose to make sure he got a message through his brother Joe. And I thought that was the best thing to do at the time. You could argue that I should have done more. That's up to you. I did what I thought was right for me. For me. All right? Hope you're a good guy. When these comments come in, the only thing I can tell you is I just try to be better every day. Literally every day, I try to be a little better. That's all I could promise for myself. I don't know if I'm a good guy. I try to be a good guy, but thank you. Go Eagles. I need more people in Philly watching my live stream. So yeah, go Eagles. Cheers. Cheers. David, go Eagles. This is an easy win for the Eagles. Wow, JD straight shot. Wow, get that off the screen. Bam, 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 bam. Everyone knows Opie's got his Philly crew team, Boston team, New York team. No, I don't like any Philly teams. Although, for my in-laws, I'm going Phillies. But I'm not a fan or anything like that. Boston at this point, I don't think I root for any Boston teams anymore officially. I was still hanging on with the Patriots because of the Brady thing. I love watching the Celtics because I go all the way back to Larry Bird. Red Sox, never. And Patriots, they just stink. Belichick might have to go. I mean, it's crazy to think that because Belichick wants to win one so bad without Brady because Brady won one without him. And these guys are very, very competitive, and they both thought they were the reason why they were winning championships. And Brady walked off and got a championship without Belichick. That got it. And Belichick had to write him and make believe that that was a huge accomplishment, and he was happy for me. He wasn't happy for me. He's like, man, now I got to win one without him. That's what he was thinking, right? Reading any good books. Oh, yeah, I started a book. The one about the guy that ran Rolling Stone magazine. I'm reading that one. So far, so good. I'm only like 10 pages in, but I like it so far. What's his name? Jan or something like that? Something like that. Oh, my old friend Pete Davidson. Anyone do this every once in a while? You do this, right? I pulled this one, and I thought it was going to end at my elbow. I thought it was just going to keep going. Keep going. He already has one without Brady. Wait, does Belichick have a Super Bowl without Brady? No, he doesn't. Oh, on another team when he wasn't the head coach, right? I'm talking head coach. Wait, help me out, right? Belichick doesn't have a Super Bowl championship without Brady when he was the head coach, right? Oh, my God. Am I missing out on something stupid here? I don't know. But I thought Pete Davidson, my old friend, we have I know people that are close to Pete, and I keep in touch with these people that are close to Pete. And every time I keep in touch with the people that are close to Pete, they always say, Pete says hi. And I'm like, well, tell Pete to call me. My number hasn't changed. Pete Davidson did my show a lot, and he was a very, very cool guy. And he hosted SNL last night. And it wasn't his opening monologue. It was the thing they do before the show, and then they go live from New York as Saturday Night Live. And Pete got very, very serious. And I thought he did a very, very good job with that. But then there's people out there that have to watch the whole world burn. They just want to see everything burned down to the ground. They thought it was stupid and that Pete should move on from talking about his dead dad. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I thought Pete did a great job. You never move on from losing a parent, tragically, especially. Okay, you just simply never move on from that. I just realized that it's the reflection of Opie's foot I'm staring at in the window. Oh, this thing? Oh, it's a ghost. Ooh, it's a ghost, man. It's Ghostbusters. Oh, man, I should put this online and go, yo, you see the ghost while I was live streaming? It was climbing up this building behind me. I didn't even realize that was in the shot. Corn diff, you weirdo. You're into feet, you weirdo. See, I have to smile because Corn diff knows. He knows I don't mean anything. All right, can I go now? I'm going to go now. Oh, shit, but super chats came in. All right, I'll stay for. Oh, my God, a few super chats came in. Oh, my God. All right. As soon as the super chats run out, I'm not even lying. I'm not going to even front today. As soon as the super chats run out, I'm out of here. Okay? Corn diff, $2. By law, I'm required to say cornhole greater than pickleball. Ooh. Ooh. I love cornhole, especially on the beach. I don't know, but I'm liking the pickleball. Too early. That's my answer. Too early. So right now, corn diff, I'm in agreement because I've only played pickleball a couple times with my son and daughter. But give me like another month or so, and then I'll have a real answer to this. Because, man, I like my cornhole. All right. Thanks for the $2. You don't get your comments on. Only super chats at this point. JD Straight Shot, $5. Looks like Jimmy's on an all-carb diet. I haven't seen a picture or a video of Jimmy in a long time, so I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I saw a picture of Anthony for the first time, and man, it's got to be years. And it was after his, I don't know what he said publicly. Obviously, people knew he had heart surgery. I'm not sure if he's told the people, the whole thing, but so I can say this. Considering he went through major surgery, I'm like, God damn, he's looking all right. I was very surprised by that. But Jimmy's on an all-carb diet, is he? I'm leave it alone, Ope. Leave it alone. All right, one more. All right, I think we're down to our last super chat. So after this, I will turn this off and start watching football. You know, the pregame where it means nothing. I think. What do you think? You're not playing the stupid game. Shut your mouth. What do you think the chances are for the? Well, shut up. Oh, it's a waste of time. Dev, $4.99. Why not do a live with Anthony and rack up cash by answering super chat questions? You know what, Dev? From a financial standpoint, that would be an amazing thing. I guarantee if I did a live stream with Anthony, I would make no less than $10,000. That would be, I guarantee that would happen. And could the kid use some money right now? Of course. But, you know, I obviously don't do things for the money anymore. So, but you're not wrong, Dev. Thanks for the $4.99. All right. Are we down to the last super chat? See, I'm skipping everybody else. Sorry. Joey C still trying to rub his own ego. Sorry, Joey. I don't even see your comments now. This could be it right here. JD Straight Shot gifted 5 Opie Radio memberships on YouTube. That's huge. I offer memberships on my YouTube channel, Opie Radio. Don't forget, I just uploaded that amazing bit from the old Opie and Anthony show in honor of Jocktober. My buddy Jason found it actually up there in Indiana, one of the guys that works for me. And it was the time that Patrice O'Neill, Bob Kelly, Rich Voss, and Jim Norton roasted me and Anthony good. We played our first radio show we ever did together. They gave us a beating. We didn't escape Jocktober. Nah. People took major shots at us as well. So that video is up there right now if you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, Opie Radio. And with that, JD Straight Shot just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, JD Straight Shot. All right, the slow scroll. If I don't see any super chats, we're out of here. You're delusional, and your life is sad. Thank you, Chris. Cheers on that. I hope you have a good Sunday. I would love to know which dumb thing I said that bothered Chris so much. What do you think it was? Let me think. When I say that I was delusional, I don't know. I think I was on point with just about everything today there, Chris. I think you might be just a hater trying too hard. You have... Oh, Chris is obsessed. Oh, look at this. Chris guy's obsessed. My God, I wonder what I did to Chris. He's very, very obsessed. He's saying I got the saddest life as I live stream from a window seal. Actually, it's a platform that I built in my house. It's called the Glassbox Studio. It's a giant cushion. I even nap up here, surrounded by glass, 500 feet above the streets of New York City, looking south in Manhattan with the Hudson River in the background. Yeah, you know what, Chris? I think I do have a sad life. You're right. Jesus. Oh, Jamie Lynn, she don't have to give money for me to put her comment on the big screen. Thank you, Jamie Lynn. You have a great, it's just a great Sunday at this point, right? All right, I did say I love cornholing. I'll give you time there, Todd. All right, let me say goodbye to Instagram. Insta, thank you. I wish I could say this was fun. Have a good Sunday, and I hope your team wins, whoever your dumb team is. Bye. Oh, bye. For a sad life, I just made $8.37. All right, don't look at the number. That's a low number for an Instagram live. I understand that. Let me just write a little something. Opie live, drinking cornhole juice, drinking coffee. Are you still there? Before football. Hashtag. You need to use more hashtags. Why do I need to use more hashtags? I got people that are like, will you use more hashtags? Why? Hashtag this, hashtag that. That's good enough. That's good enough. But thanks for the $8.37. Oh, they can't hear this. And looks better than you. Wait, are you attacking? I didn't attack Anthony. I actually said he looked great after major heart surgery. Chris, can I let you go? Or do you want to try to work it out? Do the right thing. Fix your friendship. Chris, what are you doing? You do know I have plenty of friends and friendships, right? I think what happens with some of these people, they want me to have particular friends in my life. I got friends. I got friendships. I'm very, very happy with my family and my friends. All right. Chris, can I block? I don't want to. You know what, Chris? I'm not going to block you. Because then it'll give you the satisfaction where you can screen cap and go, see, he couldn't take it. He blocked me. So I'm not going to block you. How about that? I was about to leave, but I got another